Now, I introduced Stephen as a buyer's broker. What is a buyer's broker?
Well, our company, the Buyer's Edge, we exclusively represent people buying houses. So we don't list properties for sale. We just help essentially counsel people who are looking for properties to buy. And so what happens is that we're never in the position where we're representing both sides of a transaction. Traditionally, real estate agents work both sides of the deal. They list houses for sale, and then they go out there and they advertise it, and buyers come in and they try to essentially work both sides. We just work the buyer's side of the deal. It's a very consumer-oriented process. And essentially what our job is, the focus of our job is to help people evaluate properties correctly so that they can make a good decision. They can see all the properties available in the marketplace. We help them evaluate the properties correctly. That's our job.
Right.
And then help them negotiate the best possible deal.
If you're considering this, Money Magazine said buyers using a buyer's broker paid less than 5% than those using traditional brokers. And just for an example, paying 5% less, how would that work on a home that's valued, let's say, at $500,000?
Well,
which is now the average price of a home in this area.
Right. You know, certainly in our area where prices have been rising like crazy, and we've had these multiple contract bidding wars, it's difficult to say, oh, well, we saved this person money because we helped them buy the house for less than the list price. But in fact, what does happen is that as you go out and you evaluate properties correctly and you get into the negotiating part of it, the negotiating part of it is very complicated. The escalation clauses that people are using sometimes go 10%, 15% more than the list price. And so having a buyer's agent who helps advise you, A, about what the property is really worth, and essentially what the focus is always is buy the best property that you can, and then don't go above what a reasonable number is. And if you hang in there and you work hard at it, you can actually buy something without feeling like you really paid a huge premium for it.
And
in our market today, that's a big issue.
Hang in there because the buyer's broker is on your side as a buyer.
That's right.